Next, we will start crocheting the reindeer. First, take the yarn of this color. Leave a 10 centimeters yarn tail. Master the correct yarn holding posture. Insert the hook into the loop on the middle finger and yarn over. Make a chain stitch. Next, insert the hook into the loop and make 6 single crochet stitches. After completing the first single crochet, remember to add a marker. Now, make the second single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, tighten this loop. Hold the single crochet tight. Pull the tail with your right hand. Tighten the loop. Finally, make a slip stitch. The method for the slip stitch is the same. After completing the slip stitch, make a chain stitch. The first round is completed. Next, we will start the second round. For the second round, we need to make a single crochet increase in each stitch. There are 6 stitches in the second round, so make 6 increases. After completing the first single crochet, remember to add a marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After completing the 6 single crochet increases, make a slip stitch. The second round is complete. Next, we will start the third round. For the third round, the pattern is 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet increase in each group, making 6 groups in total. First, insert the hook under the first V-shape and make a single crochet. After completing the first single crochet, remember to add a marker. Then, make a single crochet increase in the second V-shape. Each group of stitches is worked together. Next, start working the second group. The method for the third group is the same. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase. The remaining parts can be completed on your own. After completing the 6th group, make a slip stitch. Next, we will start the fourth round. The pattern for the fourth round is 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet increase, making 6 groups. We need to make a single crochet first. After completing the first single crochet, remember to add a marker. Then make a single crochet increase. Finally, make a single crochet and place the increase in the middle. The first group is complete. The second group is crocheted in the same pattern. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet. 3 stitches, make 1 group. The remaining groups follow the same pattern. You can complete them on your own. After completing the 6th group, make a slip stitch. Next, we will start crocheting the ears and antlers. First, make 4 chain stitches.
One, 2, 3,
4. Count from the top, the second V shape. Insert the hook into the center of the second V shape. Pick half of the stitch. Then make a slip stitch into the stitch. Yarn over and pull through the loop, then pull the second loop through the first loop. Next, insert the hook into the next V shape and make a single crochet. Insert the hook into the next stitch and make a single crochet. Next, skip 1 stitch. Insert the hook into the second V shape. After inserting, make 2 slip stitches.
one, 2,
This completed 1 ear of the reindeer. Next, we will start crocheting one side of the antler. First, make 5 chain stitches. One,
2,
3,
4, 5.
Count from the top. Insert the hook into the center of the second V shape. Insert the hook into the stitch and make 2 slip stitches.
One, 2,
Next, make 4 chain stitches.
one, 2,
3,
4,
Count from the top, the second V shape. Insert the hook into the center of the V shape and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook into the next V shape and make a slip stitch. Continue inserting the hook into the next V shape and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook into the hole where the stitches cross and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook into the next V-shape and make a slip stitch. Similarly, insert the hook into the next V-shape and make a slip stitch. We have made a total of 6 slip stitches. Next, insert the hook into the V-shape on the circular piece. Make a slip stitch here as well. The ear and antler on one side are now crocheted. Next, let's crochet the other side. Crochet by inserting the hook below the next V-shape and make a slip stitch. Continue by inserting the hook below the next V-shape and make the second slip stitch. Similarly, insert the hook under the V-shape and make the third slip stitch. After completing the 3 slip stitches, continue by making 7 chain stitches. 1,
2,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
Count from the top, the second V-shape. Insert the hook into the middle of the second V-shape and make a slip stitch. The first slip stitch is complete. Next, insert the hook into the middle of the next V-shape and make a slip stitch. The second slip stitch is complete. Now make the third slip stitch. The fourth slip stitch is complete. Next, we continue by making 3 chain stitches.
1, 2,
3. Again, insert the hook into the middle of the second V-shape and make a slip stitch. Next, make the second slip stitch. The third slip stitch is crocheted in this hole. Next, continue by inserting the hook into the middle of the next V-shape and make the fourth slip stitch. The fifth slip stitch is made in the same manner. Next, insert the hook under the V-shape on the circular piece and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook below the next V-shape and make the second slip stitch. Next, we will make the third slip stitch. Now we need to make 4 chain stitches. Next, count from the top and find the second V-shape. Insert the hook into the middle of the V-shape and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook into the middle of the next V-shape and make a single crochet stitch. Then, insert the hook into the middle of the next V-shape and make another single crochet stitch. Next, skip 1 stitch. Insert the hook below the second V-shape and make a slip stitch. After pulling it out, lengthen the loop. Then you can cut the yarn. Leave a 10 cm yarn tail. After cutting the yarn,
pull the loop out.
Then, use the hook to hide the yarn. Insert the hook from the back of the piece. Then pull the yarn through. After pulling the yarn to the back, you can insert the hook freely to hide the yarn. Once the yarn is hidden, you can cut it. The main body of the reindeer is now complete. Next, take the black yarn from the materials kit. Also, take the sewing needle.
One, two, three.
We will sew the reindeer's eyes between the third and fourth rounds. Insert the sewing needle at this position and pull the yarn through. Leave a yarn tail on the back side of the piece. Next, insert the sewing needle into the next stitch and pull the yarn through. Then, insert the sewing needle from the other side. Continue skipping one stitch and pull the yarn through with the sewing needle. The eyes are now sewn on. After sewing, do a simple yarn hiding. Hide the yarn on the back side of the piece. Finally, cut off any excess yarn tail. Now, take out the red pom-pom from the materials kit. Take the glue stick and lighter. First, melt the glue stick. Then, glue the pom-pom to the center of the first round. And now our reindeer is complete.